Hello, viewers. Today I want to share a channel that I've recently discovered with you because it's about keeping yourself healthy. And since I'm a big fan of preventing illness, that's why I practice yoga and teach yoga in different languages. But yoga alone, although, being very meditative and reflective on what we eat and why we eat it and things like that does help. But in addition, I found through the channel Zoe, founded by Professor Tim Spector, who also has who's a specialist, an epidemiologist, medical doctor, and science writer, and specializes in the gut microbiome and how that is linked to inflammation, cardiovascular disease, and anything that could lead to these diseases that seem to run rampant in the West, like dementia, stroke, heart attacks, and chronic inflammation, and all those things. I was inspired by the Zoe channel to start fermenting myself, to do more from scratch. I do like fermented foods, but I buy them basically because I once tried to make sauerkraut, and in COVID times I bought this beautiful crock pot to make sauerkraut, and then somehow I didn't do it right and the sauerkraut went moldy. But for beginners like me, trying to make your fermented foods to keep your microbiome healthy, there is an easy thing to start with. It's raw honey and garlic cloves in raw honey. And that will ferment and make something that's really